Hi guys, it is Jacqui Duran. I am going to walk you through some of the steps when it comes to working in Amy. So, for those of you who are not familiar, Amy, you're in my phone, by the way. Amy is this little pineapple icon. When you go to the Apple or Google Play Store, you can look for Sell with Amy. That's how you'll find the app. And I've already got it pulled up here. I'm on I like to call it my default, but it's the account tab. So down here in the lower right hand corner, it says account. It's got the little cog wheel. So this is where a lot of everything that you're going to do is going to live. So you'll see here, we've got up at the top, we've got business links, storefront, contact form, collections, to-dos, message templates, resource hub, contact support, along with all of our settings. Literally everything we need is going to be on the account tab. Um, I'm going to have you look at my dashboard just briefly here. Everything that is done, you can kind of see at a glance here. So there's really nothing to click here. This is more of just a let's take a look kind of a thing, right? So you can see at the top, we've got 27 days left in October, right? All the things. The next tab is your contacts tab. That's going to be anybody who you have put into your workstation. Remember, Amy actually syncs to your Scentsy Workstation. So everything that's in your workstation will pull over. So that's where I get all of my contacts, but I can add new ones. I'll walk you through that in a moment. If I wanted to search products, I could search that magnifying glass there. And then, of course, I've got my to-dos. This is really what keeps me accountable when it comes to working within Amy. Okay, you can see right here at the top. Let's get started, right? So this shows me what all of the things I need to do in my business. Okay, I want you guys to take a look though here because you'll see the second one there. It says grow and support your team. So for those of you who are leaders, if you are a lead or above consultant, or if you are even a certified consultant, but you do already have a team member or two, then you will also, again, that's pulling from your workstation. So you have the ability to follow up not just with your customers, but with your team. So as a leader, this is a really great way to save time, to kind of give you the power in your fingertips. And remember, guys, you're looking at my phone. Okay. Here's the one thing that really sold me on Amy when I first was trying to find a good program or system for follow ups and things like that was the simple fact that from my phone, I can literally do anything. Now, I've got my iPad, I've got my Mac in my office, all the things, right? But in order to really work on the go, right? The majority of the time, it's probably going to be from my phone. And for a lot of you, as you're starting this business, you may not have a laptop or computer, desktop, or iPad or tablet or what have you, right? Most of you are probably working from your phone. This is why this is so great for your business because everything that you see here is done from my phone. I like to usually save my follow-ups usually for the evening because it's just kind of a really great time for me to unwind and kind of close out my day. I really like doing it then. Um, but this is going to give me the ability to connect with my team, connect with my customers, and keep me on task. So the first thing I'm going to do here, which I have not done, it is the 5th of October, but you'll see the very first to do on my list is to set my goals. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. It tells me it's time to set my sales goal for October. So I'm going to open that up. Remember, this syncs to your workstation. So it tells me what my PRV was for last month. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my target PRV is 2,000. Okay, so I'm going to set that goal. So that has now set my goal. What that has done is now in my dashboard, do you see how it shows that sales goal there? So it shows me, if you're anything like me, I'm a very visual person. So this tells me I'm 13% into my goal, right? So I'm 13% of the way there. Obviously, I want to fill that bar and beyond. That's really my ultimate goal. But This is, again, remember, I told you this dashboard is your at a glance, okay? At a glance. So for you visual people, this is going to be helpful. All right. Also in my to-do, so yay, I get that little great reminder, one to-do completed. That's fantastic, right? I don't know about you guys, but I love positive reinforcement. All right, so I can connect with my customers, I can re-engage past customers, build relationship with new business connections, capture additional sales and new customers. Now, I'm not going to open those right now simply because it's going to share a lot of my customer info and I don't want to share anyone's info there. So what I'm going to actually show you guys today is how we're going to set up our templates. So again, in the account on that cog down there in the lower right hand corner, remember everything's here. Okay, I'm going to go to message templates. It's over here on the right hand side. I've got two options. I've got a follow-up message template or a cold message template. Now, you guys have probably been told, don't cold message. It's icky, it's spammy, things like that. So I don't really use it for cold messaging per se. What I do use this for is whenever we have maybe a product launch, a new product coming out, we've got a big thing happening, right? When I just want to, I'm not following up, I'm not touching base with customers, I want to tell them something. That is when I will use my what they call the cold message templates. So I'm going to see, let's see what I have in here actually. So message contact from profile. Let's see what I have. Oh, look. Okay. So you'll see this is what I had created. Obviously, this is what I sent out to people for the Muppets launch. And we had the Muppets that were getting ready to happen, right? So again, I wasn't cold messaging. I was using this as a way to put in information that I wanted to send directly out to my customers. Okay, so you'll see here, I've got ways to be able to do shortcuts. So I'm going to walk you through how we create a message template, but I just wanted you to see how you can utilize this cold message template. So we're not really going to use it for cold messages, but we are going to use it for getting them up to date with what is going on. So we're going to go ahead and click on follow-up message templates. Now, you get to call the shots in here, okay? You get to decide how soon you do any of these things. And depending on how you work your business is really going to determine how you want to set things up. All right, so for example, let's go ahead and work on thank a customer for an order. So you'll see here, first of all, it's broken up into categories. Connect with your customers, capture additional sales and new customers, so like following up on a sample, connecting with your team. Remember, you can also do this for your team, re-engaging past customers if it's been a while. And then also if you have a party or events, if you do those and utilizing those tools, then that's where you're going to want to go for those. So let's just go to a thank a customer for an order. So this is my template and it tells me right here. So this message will be pre-filled when you thank a customer for a new order. You can always make changes before sending the message. So what I want to do though, the whole point here is to work smarter, not harder, right? I want to create something that's going to be easy for me and also is going to be very authentic to who I am and how I talk with my customers, right? So when you're logging into Amy for the first time, it's going to give you an example template. Obviously, I've changed mine over and over and over again. I try and change mine on a monthly basis. Sometimes if there's a lot going on, I will change these templates maybe twice a month. So it just really depends. But my goal is every month to change these templates. So again, it's not sounding the same thing every single time that I reach out to a customer to, in this example, thank them for an order. So it will give me all of these things. I've got some tags here that I can actually put in, my links, and I'm going to show you how we get those. And then of course my Scentsy links. Those are going to be automatically put in by Amy. So they're all there, that links directly to those things. All right, so you can see what I have so far. Hi, first name. And what I did is I used the tag. I'm going to actually erase all of this and show you how I create it from the beginning. But I just wanted you to see what I kind of have here. So it was telling them about their harvest collection and how to connect with me. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just pull this all the way up here. Come on, little guy. Oops, there we go. Keep going. Up one more. No, 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 there it goes. Okay. Sometimes you got to work with it, right? Okay. And delete. All right, so now I have a blank message template. So remember, I'm thanking a customer for an order. So someone has placed an order. How do I want to say thank you? That's what you want to ask yourself every single time you're thinking of what to put in for your template, okay? Again, you can personalize this before it goes out. However, this is where you're starting from. Someone just placed an order. What do I say? So I'm going to say, hi, and I'm going to put their first name. See how I use that merge tag to just automatically put that in. So what that will do is, again, it will pull from their contact information. So whatever they have put in or I've put in for them as their first name, it's going to pull it in there. You can also use last name. I just normally go by first name. And so I'm going to say, thank you so much for your order. And I'd like to remind them that I am a mama-run business. All right, so thank you so much for your order. As a mama-run business, every single order means the world to me. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, I love the scents. Oops. All right. Oops. Goodness gracious. All right, so I'm just telling them, I'm encouraging them to um, connect with me on my VIP lounge. I call it my VIP lounge, it's just my VIP group. So you'll see down here on my links, I've got all of these links already. So they're already programmed in. So I'm just going to click on the VIP lounge link. And when I did that, there it goes. I put that link directly in there. All right. Again, thank you. And all right. And I normally just do this whenever I'm signing off. All right, so there we go. I've put that in as my template. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click save. Remember, this is just a simple thank you. Notice I wasn't trying to upsell, I wasn't trying to do anything else. I just want to thank them and I want to make sure that they are connecting with me in my VIP lounge, or at least have the opportunity to do that. Okay, so that's how I've done that. Now let's go ahead and let's do this. I'm going to go back to the account tab. I want to show you how to get those tags in there. Okay. All right. So manage contact labels. No, That's not what I want. All right, so it's already synced in. Oh, business links. I am so sorry. Okay, so business links. So up here, business links. This is how I have set mine up. And actually, I want to change my request to sample link. So I'm going to show you how I change that. But you'll see here my host page. It automatically pulls from my host page because, again, remember, it's connected to my Scentsy website. So these up here, these are Scentsy links, right? So these are directly coming from my PWS. I didn't have to create those are already there. Custom links, however, those are the links that I have put in where I want to draw people. Remember when we were in that template, I was able to select the VIP lounge, okay? So that's how I've got that there. What I've done is I've created a custom link, then I clicked edit, I went to my VIP group on Facebook, added in the link, and that's how I named it, okay? So if you want to edit that, you can, however you want to do that. Now, here is my request to sample form. I want to go ahead and edit this because I no longer am using Google Forms for any of my, well, I mean, I use them for a couple of things in my business, but for the most part, I do use Jotform. So I'm just going to hop over in my phone here. I'm going to open up Jotform, and I have a, what I call a request catch-all. So that's how I put this out there to get information about samples, anything else. So I'm going to hit publish and copy. So what that did was just copy that link. Now I'm going to go back here into Amy, paste. There's my link and update. Let's take out some of that wording. I forgot that I put that. You can find my form. I don't want that. Update. All right, so now link updated. So now I know that that is updated. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's go back to message templates, follow-up message templates. And now let's say build a new connection. Because I'm going to use that Jotform link that I just created, okay? So you can see this message will be pre-filled when you message a new contact. You can always make changes before sending the message. This is what I have in here so far. Hi, first name. So glad we were able to connect. I want to see how I can find the perfect Scentsy products for you. I'm happy to send you a sample. What are your favorite types of scents? I can't wait to share my favorites and also keep you updated on our sales, my personal deep discounts, and our limited time products from Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. I'm going to also include in there Warner Brothers and Harry Potter because it is just so popular. All right, letting them know about all those different products we have. It's so fabulous. Talk to you soon. My full name, and you'll see I've got a couple links. Let's just go ahead and back those links out of there, and I'm going to show you how I added those in. All right, so delete all that out. All right. So remember, what we're doing is we're building a new connection. So maybe someone messaged me on Facebook or Instagram or from YouTube or Snapchat or wherever it was that they came in contact with me. And so, or maybe I was at an event, what have you, right? I'm reaching out for the first time. I want to make a connection, right? So I'm going to go ahead and leave what I already have in there because that's pretty good. And I don't want to take up too much of your time rewriting everything. So talk to you soon. My full name. Remember, I just pulled that from my tags down here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my request a sample link. So once I put that in, you see there, that's going to take them directly to my jot form. And just so you guys can see that, let's go ahead and I'm just going to click edit because I just want you guys to be able to see what I've got on here. Publish. Sorry. Okay. So this is what my form looks like. It's just a welcome. How did you find me? name, email, mailing address. So if they're wanting something via mail, like a sample, how can I help you? I have a drop down there and there. Um, that kind of just gives them a couple different options of how to, tell me what they want. If you selected other, please explain. Do you want me to keep you updated on new product releases via text? If so, I ask for their text, and then I always put a date and time, because then that way, when I'm actually doing that, then I'm able to really see, what that looks like, right? So in my reporting, I can actually pull that up and look. So that's just what my form is giving them, right? So that's the information I'm collecting from them so I can get their information. Once that happens, then I put them in as a contact into either my workstation or into my Amy. And 9 times out of 10, I will just use Amy to do that. So I've put that tag in. Let me go ahead and give them my brand website. So that is just my standard Scentsy website. I'm going to go ahead and save that template. So that one has been saved and updated. All right, so let's go back again. We are still on the account section of our Amy. This is, like I said, really where a lot of the things happen. So one of the other things that I want to go ahead and show you is you can connect let's go ahead and connect my Instagram. In fact, let's not do that right now. Okay. Hopefully a bad idea. I'll have to add that in later. But my Facebook right now is connected. Um, I've got that in there, but let's say that I have sent out a sample to someone and or someone has filled out that job form requesting a sample. So now I want to add them in as a contact. So what I'm going to do is go to contacts. I'm going to do this little plus sign down here. Now this is just a test, okay? So I'm going to put test, sample, I'm going to put customer at gmail.com. Obviously, you would be putting in their correct phone numbers, month of their birthday. Maybe it's January. Maybe I already know this baby from Facebook if they've shared it, right? If you do know their Facebook profile, you can add it there. Same thing with their Instagram. Then their address, 123 at my street, anywhere, Missouri. Go, select by country. Okay, save. So now I've created a contact. Now, you can see here because I added in their phone number so I can text them. I added their email, so now I have the option to email them. Again, I have a phone number so I could call them. I had their address in there, so I've put that in. So now it will tell me that if I need their address for mailing or anything, I've got that here, and then I can add anything else. So again, if I finally got their Facebook or their Instagram, I could update that very easily. Let's say I want to go ahead and record a sample. So you can see timeline, no activity recorded yet. If I hit the plus, I can either record an order. Maybe they bought something that I had on hand. That's how I would create an order. Normally, if they go through, or rather, if they go through my website or I'm placing their order through my workstation, it's already going to show here and be recorded here. Remember, this updates at midnight every single night or overnight rather. And so that will pull forward. But if I've sold something that is maybe from my, what I already have on hand, or if I'm giving them a sample, what have you, I have to do it this way. So I'm going to record a sample. I'm going to say that I gave them a sample of Scary Good. So it's going to pull up, as you see, as I start to type that, it pulls up anything that is currently in our list or in our product catalog or available. So let's say I sent them a sample of that. Let's say I also sent them a sample of Jack's Obsession. And that's just because that's what I'm currently sending out. bar. Not sure why it's not pulling that up. So let's go ahead and try just something else. Let's say I also did Harvest Blessings. That's another one I've been sending out lately. Such an amazing scent. All right, complete. So it's going to automatically default to today's date. Again, if I need to edit those, maybe I got those wrong, right? I could put that in there. I'm going to say confirm. I'm going to say I already sent it out. So now you can see that I have sent out a sample. Now, actions up here in the top right hand, I can edit the message template, I can delete, I can merge this contact, anything I need to do. But now I've got all of that there. So when I do back to my account tab, when I go to my to-do preferences, this is where you can set it up for what works for you. This is a very important thing to do. So I have a push notification reminder to view my to-dos every day at 8 a.m. because that's normally like the start of my day. Goals, if I want that goal setting on, remember I showed you how to do that. I do have that on. If you don't want it, don't use it. Connect with your customers. Thank a customer for their order. After 2 days is when it's going to show up as a to-do. I like that 2-day time frame. Check in on a customer's order after 10 days. But look here, I can change this at any time. Maybe I want to do it after 16 days. So now you'll see after 16 days, that's when it will show up in my to-dos. Send birthday wishes on the day of course, you can send it the day before, anything like that. I can change all of that. Generate to-dos for contacts without contact info. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because if I don't have their contact info, it's kind of a useless to-do. Capture additional sales and new customers, number of prompts to reach out to customers who have viewed a product, 5. So it's going to give me 5 to-dos for that category. Follow up on a sample after 3 days. I'm going to actually push this out because mail time, I'm going to push this out after 7 days. So now when I follow-up is going to show up after 7 days from today when I sent out that sample. Build a new connection. I have that in my everyday to-dos to try and do that. Number of prompts to reach out to say hello to a contact to connect with my team. You'll see all of these. Again, you can toggle these on and off depending on how you want it, okay? So all of this is up to you on how you work your business. Literally, how you work your business. So all of that is already set, so you can set those things up. It automatically updates right then and there. So that's just a quick little tutorial of some things that will help you with Amy in getting started. It's going to get you going. It's going to get you moving. You'll see I've got plenty of to-dos to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my to-dos for today. But I want you to get in there and at least create a couple sample templates. So whether it's to thank a customer, whether it's to follow up with a team member, whatever that looks like for you, go ahead and set those up. Remember, go to your account tab, go to the business links. You want to go through, and if you have, like I have my YouTube page, if you want to be able to send them directly to your with box, Instagram, all the things, right? Your VIP group. Create those custom links, put them in there. Those will give you an easy way to just put those tags in to the URLs that you want them to go to without you having to copy and paste, copy and paste. The whole point is to do things very easily, work smarter, not harder, and stay in the app to do all of this. I hope that has helped. Be watching for my next video, and we will go over more in depth of Amy.